Hello everyone. I can see Mridula, I can see Rohan, I can see Safina. Um, but you need to confirm if I'm visible and if I am audible. Hi Rukshna. Hi Mridula. All right. Others are still joining or yet to join. No idea. Where is Alma? The people are leaving as well. Who left? I'm not quite sure. Well, anyway, let us start. I'll let's hope others join in. All right, so let us proceed, and very good evening to all of you. And today's session is on gerunds. Today's session is about gerunds, and you are on Unacademy, a platform that caters to the needs of 9th and 10th CBSE exams with top educators, quality content, and of course, great learning experience. Therefore, I welcome all of you, the ones who have joined and the ones who will join eventually and who will watch my video later, the recorded version on Unacademy. And together, let us crack our 9th and 10th examination with the access to Unacademy's live and recorded courses. Well, let me formally introduce myself. I'm Tasneem Ahmed, and I have completed my master's, MPhil, and also my TESOL, and I have trained a bunch of students, and I have enough of experience as well. Hello, Naz. Welcome. Nice to see you over here. Like I told you, gerund. Yesterday and day before yesterday, we learned about finite and non-finite verbs. And we discussed about infinitives. And we also discussed about the participle. And now we are going to discuss about the third non-finite verb, which is gerund. But before I proceed with the topic, let me tell you a little more about what you should expect at Unacademy, or what you will get at Unacademy once you become the subscriber. Obviously, beginning with daily live classes, you have also live tests and quizzes, and also structured courses. And of course, you have the unlimited access, that is to all our live and recorded courses. Once you become the subscriber, you will get the access to all the live classes and also the recorded classes, and also you will be able to learn from any educator you want to learn from, and you can access any syllabus, any subjects syllabus you want to learn, be it mathematics, social science, Hindi, science, or of course English. You can also connect with us on Telegram application by typing this link in the URL, which is given over here. Type the thing over here after you have downloaded this application, that is Telegram application. Type the link and then click on join, and you will be connected with all the educators on Unacademy. You also will have to download the Unacademy learning application. Once you've done that, you will be taken to a bunch of courses that are offered by Unacademy, starting from 1 month to 48 months. And all these courses come on a discounted rate. As you go higher with the duration of the courses, the discount on these courses go higher as well. You can see for yourself that there is a course for 6 months course is available on a 33% of discount, whereas as you go higher for 12 months, it's now available on a 50% discount. And as you go further, it's available for 58%, and then it goes higher to 60%, and it goes higher to 67% of discount? Well, there is additional discount that is on once you pick the course. Let's say you pick this course, you decide to buy this, you get a 50% of discount on the course, you proceed to pay, and then you type this given code, that is TA01. You get additional 10% of discount on this course. If you type in this code, whichever the course you decide to buy, if you type in this code is going to give you additional 10% of discount. That is 50 plus 10. In total, you get this particular course on 60% of discount. That means as opposed to 15,000, you now will only be paying 13,500 rupees for 12 months. So next time when you're planning to buy the course, make sure you are typing this code, using this code, which is TA01. That's my code. And now let us proceed to learning today's topic, which is gerund. So how many of you are here? I can see that there are a few people, but I'm not sure how many of you are in fact actively participating in the conversation. So I would like to hear from you people. If you can send a message or a thumbs up, that'll help. And like I said, today's topic is about gerund. Let me first tell you the pronunciation of it. When you pronounce this thing, D is mute. Mute as in you do not pronounce. It is supposed to be silent. It is silent. You do not actually say silent, you in fact say mute. Therefore, pronounce it as gerund. Hamza and Ridula, you never leave me, mm, high and dry, I must say. I don't know who isn't here, but then you both are always there, and I should really thank you for that. Anyway, welcome to my class, and I was just talking about the topic, and I was telling you how to pronounce this particular word, that is gerund. You do not say gerund. D is mute. You'll have to eliminate the sound of gerund, and you'll have to say gerund. Let us continue learning about gerund over here. What is a gerund? Gerund is a non-finite verb ending with ing. Can anybody tell me, all those who are here, can anybody tell me which other verb or which other non-finite verb ends with ends in ing? Which other non-finite verb ends in ing? If you guys can tell me that, I can proceed further. There are very few students, I'm not sure why. But anyway, like I was saying, which is the other non-finite verb which ends in ing form besides gerund? Anybody answer? Anybody? Hamza? Naz? Naz, you did not attend yesterday's class, therefore you might not be aware of it. But Hamza and Mridula, if you guys can tell me. Streaming meaning? No, I'm not asking you example of it. The non-finite verb. There is another non-finite verb which ends in ing form. What is it called? If one is gerund, what is the other one that we learned yesterday? The other one. What did we discuss yesterday? We discussed right? Participles. The other form, the other non-finite verb is a participle, the present participle. Yeah, the other one is infinitive. Yes, one is infinitive, but I was asking about the participle because another verb which ends in ing form besides gerund is the present participle. So like I was saying, gerund is a non-finite verb ending with ing and functioning like a noun. It functions like a noun. So now when I say it functions like a noun, how do you how let us discuss about a noun. How does a noun function? What are the functions of a noun? What are the functions of a noun? Hamza, if you're there, Safina, if you're there, what are the functions of a noun? How does a noun function? Or what is the function of a noun? The function of a noun. Nope, no answers. Let me tell you myself in that case. A noun functions like either a subject or an object. A noun either functions like a subject or it functions like a, yeah, very good. That's correct, Hamza. It either functions like a subject or it functions like an object. So when we say that a gerund, which is basically an ing verb, when it takes the place of a subject or an object, then in that particular case, that particular ing verb is called as gerund. मुस्कान, yes, मुस्कान, पूछो क्या पूछना है? Now let us try and understand what is a gerund or how it takes the place of a subject or an object. Now there is a statement on the screen over here. Cricket is a good sport. What's the subject in this particular statement? Can somebody tell me? The ones who are here, can you tell me what is the subject over here in this particular statement? Cricket is a good sport. I don't know what you're saying. Tanu. Okay, if you guys are not answering this question, then I will know. I want to know that you are not answering because I don't see the conversation being relevant to what I'm discussing over here. Muskan and Tanu, are you going to be participating in this conversation here? My question was if you can tell me what is the subject over here. Subject. Okay, Mridula is here. Subject. Well, of course, sport is a noun and it is our object. I was asking the subject. Subject is cricket. Is cricket. This is our subject. Subject usually comes in the beginning of the statement, guys. Subject always comes in the beginning of the statement. Good sport, this is object. Why are people getting confused? Subject. I don't understand. Why are you all saying sport? Sport is an object. Yeah. Cricket is the subject of this statement. This particular statement's subject is cricket. The object, the object is sport. This is object, but cricket is the subject. Now I want you people to replace this subject with ing verbs like this: swimming or running or jogging, which I have already done. I want you people to, um, you know, replace any ing verb. Varsha, hello Varsha, nice to see you. Yeah, I want you people to replace this cricket with any one of your choices ing verb. I want it to be specifically an ing verb. Swimming is a good sport. Now over here we have replaced the word cricket into swimming, and now here the ing verb fishing is a good hobby. Very good. Fishing is a good hobby. All right, so here swimming, running, jogging, or even fishing. All these are, oh, is that why I couldn't? Okay, okay, Kajal. Yeah, like I was saying, this basically is an ing verb. When you say swimming, basically, this is an ing verb. This is an ing verb, no doubt over there. But We are using this in subject's place. And usually what do we use in subject's place? We use a noun. We usually use a noun in subject's place. Swimming, running, jogging. Now we have used an ing verb in subject's place, in noun's place. Therefore, what is this verb functioning like now? Can somebody tell me how is this verb functioning like? Playing with badminton is good exercise. Yes. Drawing is a good hobby. Very good. Writing is a good hobby. Okay, everybody is talking about hobbies. Okay, fine, good, very good. Uh, I think you need to speak with the right person, Ayush. I'm not the person that you should be talking to about it. So you're voicing that on an incorrect platform. So let's talk about what we are learning here. We are learning about gerund, so let's focus on that. Anyway, guys, who is going to answer my question? Are you even able to listen to me? Because I'm not getting the answer to the question that I asked you. Tanu, your example was correct. Why would you change? So I was telling you, and I was asking you the question stating when an ing verb has taken the place of a noun, how is it functioning like? It is in fact functioning like a noun. So this gives us the understanding that a word which is basically a verb is functioning like a noun. So verb plus noun becomes, hello Prachi, nice to see you here. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah. So like I was saying, verb, when it functions like a noun, then we call it as, what do we call it as? Guys, I need you guys to type this word and send it across. Hello, Akshaya. Hi, Prachi. I need you people to type this word and send it across. When a verb, I want you to in fact type it like this. Verb plus noun equals gerund. And verb plus adjective equals participle. All right? Gerund, gerund, right? Having said that, let us move on and try and understanding how to identify a gerund. Yesterday, we learned about how to identify a participle. Today, I will take you through how to understand a gerund. Well, before I proceed to explaining about a gerund, I want to know, I want you to tell me if you really, have you understood the fact? Finite and non-finite. Is that clear? Or you want me to take you back to yesterday's class and explain once again how to identify a finite and non-finite? Or can we proceed with gerund today? Yes, as in yes for what? You are clear with finite and non-finite? Or you want me to explain it again? Again, yes. So I don't know what you're saying. Tanu, you're clear with finite. Is that what you're saying? Okay, fine. As long as you are clear with that, cool then. Okay, then let us proceed with understanding or identifying or in which places do we find a gerund. Moving on, the first is gerund functions like a subject, which I just told you it functions like a noun, obviously. It does function like a noun, and noun functions like a subject. So when you have, usually subjects comes in the beginning of a statement. So here, we have fishing, which you guys gave me an example a little while ago about fishing, and I also have used the same example. I'm fine. Thank you for asking, Prachi. I'm doing very well. I hope you're doing very well as well. You ask me this every day, but you never answer how you are doing. Where are you from? What do you do? I would like to know a little more about you. Where are you from? What do you do? Which class are you in? If you could tell me that. Having said that, let's move on to what we were learning. Fishing. Fishing is my favorite pastime. So fishing over here is functioning like a noun, therefore it is our gerund. All right. Next one. I want you to take a look at the example and I want you people to tell me, or I want you people to identify and tell me what is a gerund over here. Which word is our gerund over here and which position has it taken? Oh, you're from Dehradun. Uh, Rangesh Dubey. I'm from Karnataka, buddy. मैं कर्नाटका से हूँ, बैंगलोर से. Yes, Hamza, sprinting. Prachi, answer the question. Yes, Tanu, very good. It is sprinting. I think there's a slight mistake in your spelling. That could have been typing mistake. It is gerund. Sprinting is a high intensity workout. So obviously here sprinting is our gerund because it has taken noun's place or subject's place. Next example. What's the next example? Caring helps develop bonds. Caring helps develop bonds. Gurleen. Very good evening, Gurleen. Yeah, Prachi, come on, answer this next question. Caring helps develop bonds. Sprinting is for the second one, that's correct. ING form. Caring, very good. Very good, Prachi. Caring helps develop bonds. Caring is our gerund, that's correct. Now, next question. Take a look at the next question and tell me the gerund, sorry, the gerund over here. Talking and speaking are two different terms. Talking and speaking are two different terms. Prachi, Tanu, Hamza, even Muskan. Come on, give me the answers. Why are you guys deleting the messages? It's okay. Uh, you can definitely chat, but then previously you guys were saying LOL and I had no clue what you guys are talking. As long as you include me in the conversation, I would love to have fun. हिंदी में यार ये इंग्लिश है एंड इंग्लिश हिंदी में नहीं सीखते इंग्लिश में सीखते हैं बट I'll try to keep it as simple as possible. वो एक reason ही नहीं है. I'm not, that very fluent in Hindi. So yeah, very good. Very good, Prachi. Very good, Tanu. You guys have figured. I thought you guys would pick one, but then good, I must say. Talking and speaking, both. Both are our gerunds over here. Naz, what about you? You did not send me across your answer. Where did you go? And Alma, where did you go? Busy? Okay, take a look at the next one now. Come on. Rangesh, take a look at this example and try to answer you call. ये जो ing verb होता है ना, you call that as gerund. उसको आप gerund बोलते हो. Take a look at this example which is down below over here. और मुझे आप ये बताओ कि कौन सा verb ing form में है. Breaking and entering. Yes, that's correct, Alma. What about the others? Others did not send me the answer. Breaking and entering is a crime, and breaking and entering is our gerund. Both are gerunds over here. That's correct. Next one as a subject complement. Now, before I talk about the subject complement, what I am talking about is, let us talk about understanding what is a complement. Complement is nothing but a word that completes a sentence. Complement is a word that completes a sentence. So here you have an example on the screen, which is, my favorite pastime is fishing. My favorite pastime is fishing. Now, I'm pretty sure you will be easily able to figure out that, say that it is a gerund. Hamza, Mridula, and Alma, do you have a different question to ask over here? If you can recall what we discussed yesterday, if you have a question related to this thing. Saurabh. Hello, Saurabh. My favorite pastime is fishing. Now, this word, we have used it to complete the statement, right? My favorite pastime is you want me to give you the difference between phrase and a sentence. Now, Rangesh, when you take a look at this particular sentence over here, this is your entire sentence, because when you take a look at, you have subject as well over here. And then supposing if I say, if I take your own example, Rangesh is a no student. Is a no student. If I am going to take this example over here, Rangesh is, this is our noun or subject, and this is our verb. When you have a subject and a verb, and when you complete the sentence with a full stop, then you call that as a complete sentence. Supposing if I just take a no student, you do not have a subject and you do not have a verb over there. So now this is called as phrase. All right, this entire statement is your sentence. Okay, but a no student is just a phrase. Phrase is a part of a sentence, whereas sentence is something that expresses a complete thought. Having said that, let us come back to what we were learning here. That is a gerund. So gerund functions like a complement of a subject. So here it means that it comes at the end of the statement. All right, so that's our gerund. Agreed. Next sentence. Next sentence. A high intensity workout is sprinting. A high intensity workout is, Rangesh. It can also be called, referred to as a clause when you have two different clauses. Hello, Gerg. I don't know what your name is. Simpy Gerg. Hello, welcome to our class. Sprinting. Okay, sprinting is your gerund. Agreed. Next example. Swimming is relaxing. Swimming is relaxing. Now tell me the gerund over here. Which one is gerund? Which one is gerund here? Simpi, Rangesh, Prachi, where did you go? Tanu, where did you go? I'm not getting your response. Only relaxing, Hamza? Only relaxing? Yes. Even swimming and even relaxing, both are gerunds here. Both are gerunds because swimming is also an ing verb, relaxing is also an ing verb, hence both are gerunds. Next one is honesty is perplexing. Honesty is perplexing. So which one is your gerund here? Which one is your gerund here? Are you guys there? Is it, are you guys not there, or is it the net issue, or what? Yes, Naz, it is perplexing. That's correct. Well, I have something very interesting to share with you, especially Hamza, as you have attended yesterday's class. You might, this is kind of, this should have come in your mind. You should have asked me this question rather than me telling you. Yesterday, when I was explaining you about participle, I told you that you use participles in continuous tenses. Yes or no? I told you that. No problem, Tanu. Yeah, I told you yesterday that we use participle when we use statements like she is walking, or she is attending the class. Supposing if you take these examples, these are continuous tenses, right? And I told you that when you have an ing verb after the be verb, it is what? Participle, right? Then your doubt should have been, how can this be a gerund? how can this be a gerund? That's what you should have asked, because according to grammatical explanation that I gave you yesterday, this should have been your participle, but it is not a participle, it's a gerund. This is the only place where you will have difficulty related to figuring out whether it is a gerund or a noun. Yeah, a participle. Let me tell you how to identify that over here. Now, if you read this entire example, my favorite pastime is fishing. First of all, it is obviously understood that we are not talking about the continuity of the action. When you say is fishing, we are not talking about the continuity of the action over here. We are not talking about the progress of the action, but we are just naming the action, first of all. Second, the be verb, which I said is over here, is not a be verb here. It's in fact functioning like a main verb here. What I said yesterday was also correct. Like, next to be verbs, yes, of course, you can only use participles. No denial there. Next to be verbs, only participles. Yes, but this is not functioning like a be verb here. Neither here, nor here, nor here, nor here. In fact, here it is functioning like your main verb. So obviously next to main verb is of course your ing form. Is your, if you have an ing form, then it is obviously your gerund. So you'll have to look at two scenarios over there. First of all, is the action showing the continuity there? Like, for example, my favorite pastime is fishing. Obviously, there is no continuity there. Sumit, very good evening. Where were you, buddy? I didn't see you from 2 days. Where had you gone? I didn't see you. I did not see Kathy. Where are you people? You guys have disappeared totally. Yeah, coming back to the topic that I was explaining. When you take the second example, a high intensity workout is sprinting. Again, here, it doesn't show the continuity. Try and read the statement several number of times if you really want to, get the hold of it, get the hang of it. A high intensity workout is sprinting. Again, there is no progress of the action over there, but then you are just stating that this is what is. Similarly, swimming is relaxing. I really missed you, Sumit. Because you also happen to be, one of my regular students, and you were not there. And trust me, there were hardly very few students yesterday. No problem, Rukshna. No issues at all. You have joined back. That's enough. So yeah, as I was saying, especially for Hamsa, Mridula, and Alma, this is for you guys because you guys were here yesterday. So this confusion should have come. In case if it has come, make sure, try and analyze, look for the progress of the action, and then number two, check whether it is functioning like a main verb or if it is functioning like a be verb. If it is functioning like a main verb, then obviously it is your gerund. If it is not functioning like your main verb, and if it is your be verb, without doubt, it is your participle. I'm happy that you're back, Sumit. And Kushi, hello, welcome to our class. Now moving on, Sumit, I'm pretty sure you have no idea what we are discussing about, because you did not attend yesterday's session. You did not even attend the finite. Did you attend that finite and non-finite? Because you've missed out a lot. I am not sure how to clarify this thing. What I would suggest is focus on, the word gerund. We are discussing gerund. Gerund is a non-finite verb, or try and get the point that ing verb, which functions like a noun. All right, which functions like a noun. We are trying to establish the ing verbs which function like nouns. So now, others, Tanu, Kushi, Sumit, Rukshna, Alma. Yeah, in case if you do not, try watching day before yesterday and yesterday's, topic. This is very interesting topic. I really wanted you all to, try and attend this session. Anyway, like I said, focus on the ing verb, which functions like a noun, which we call it as gerund. All right? Yeah. Okay, guys, here I was telling you subject phrase, not just reading. We were talking about phrase. Where did Rangesh go? Rangesh, it's now your turn. You wanted to know about the phrases over here, right? Now we're going to discuss about the phrases over here. And subject phrase. So here, what is the phrase, Hamza? Reading is a gerund, no denial, but I need you to pick the entire phrase. Yep, reading books. Reading books improves your intellect. So here, reading is your gerund, and because you have books attached over here in the subject, this becomes the part of the subject, and because this is a gerund, this becomes your gerund phrase. All right, next one. Next one, give me the entire phrase, not just the gerund, give me the entire gerund phrase. Give me the entire gerund phrase. So just for you, later on, after having finished this thing, I will explain you what is finite and non-finite verbs. So stay back. I mean to say, once I'm done with this session at the end. Finding a fresh vegetable is very good. Wow. Good, Sumit. Finding a fresh vegetable. So what's our gerund over here? What is gerund over here? Gerund alone. Gerund alone is finding, but this entire phrase, finding a fresh vegetable, is very good, Sumit. I'm impressed. Is our gerund phrase. Having said that, next one. Living a healthy life is a need of the hour. Living a healthy life is, yeah. Finding is a gerund, and finding a fresh vegetable is your phrase. Living a healthy life is a need of the hour. Living a healthy life is a gerund phrase. Very good. What's the gerund in that case? Living a healthy life is your gerund phrase, and yep, living is your gerund. Very good. Next one. Next one. Saving money will help us in difficult times. Saving money will help us in difficult times. Come on, guys. Saving money, very good. Yep. Saving money is your gerund phrase. Cool. Very good. I'm impressed. Very good, Naz. Very good. All right. Now, gerund as an object. We first discussed that it comes in subject's place. Now we are going to discuss that it is going to come in object's place. Now take a look at the example which is on the screen, which says, I enjoy what? I also told you something yesterday. Remember, if you want to figure out whether something is noun or not, you need to ask a question, what? And here also ask a question, I enjoy what? And the answer that you get is cycling. And object is something that receives the action, and hence, what do I enjoy? I enjoy cycling. Hence, this is our object, and because it is in ing form, we will call that as a gerund. All right, next one. I prefer what I enjoy. Yeah, what I enjoy cycling. Take a look at the next sentence now. I prefer skipping only when the gyms are closed. I prefer skipping only when the gyms are closed. I think so. That's what we call, right? I usually call them as ing forms, but I think, yeah, plus s is referred to as No, I think plus s is referred as V4 and ing form is referred to as V5. I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about this thing. No idea, buddy. You need to tell me because I usually refer to that as plus s form and ing form. Otherwise, I know V1, V2, and V3. This I'm not quite sure. I refer to these as plus s and ing forms. So if your other educator has told you something differently, you need to tell me about this thing. No idea. And yeah, skipping, very good. Skipping is your object. The ing verb when it comes next to all right, I'll do that for you. I'll check it out because I really don't have the idea what, why, or as far as I know, I have only knowledge of V1, V2, and V3. I'll check it out for you and let you know tomorrow. Okay, cool. Yeah, what was I saying? Main verbs, guys. Notice one more thing. Notice one more thing. This is going to help you identify the ing forms very easily. I mean, the gerunds easily. This is your main verb. Do you agree with this? Is this your main verb or be verb? Tell me this. Prefer, enjoy, main verb or be verb? What is it, main verb or be verb? If you want to identify, it is your main verb. Obviously, there's no, you don't have to, figure out whether it is functioning like a main or be verb. It is obviously your main verb. And when you have an ing verb next to your main verb, then obviously, without any second thought, it is your gerund. Even without a second thought, it is your gerund. All right? Hello, Divyansh. Hello. And next one. I enjoy driving once a while. And your object is? Enjoy is again your main verb. It's repeated. Main verb. And what do you have next to it? That's correct. Driving is your gerund functioning like your object. All right. Next one. Next one. I hate swimming. I hate swimming. I hate swimming. That's correct. It is swimming. This is your gerund. This is your main verb. And this is your gerund, which is in object's place. Having said that, now let us move on to object phrase. Just like the way we learned about subject phrase, we also have something called as object, which is in fact phrase. Now take a look at this example. Obviously, you have a main verb over here. Anything that comes, I mean, not anything, when you have an ing verb next to a main verb, obviously it is your gerund. But we are looking for an object phrase over here, which is functioning like a gerund, which is nothing but dining outside, which is dining outside. Very good, Rikshna. That's correct. It is dining outside. So dining outside is our phrase, including, this is our gerund. This is our gerund, but then this included with this phrase, you cannot separately say this thing. You will have to put it together. She loves. What exactly does she love? She loves together as one action. Dining outside is what she loves. Therefore, this becomes our object phrase. Okay. Next one. Tell me the entire phrase here, not just the gerund. Tell me the entire phrase. Entire phrase. Taking is, Alma, taking is only a gerund. I need taking naps. Yeah, not helpful. She finds taking naps. Not helpful is not included over here. Helpful becomes adjective. So taking naps is what becomes gerund phrase. All right. And taking alone is your gerund. Taking is your gerund. Correct. Next one. He enjoys reading books. This should not be a difficulty because we just read this in subject phrase. Yep, it was functioning. It functioned like a subject phrase in a previous slide, and here it is functioning like your object phrase. I mean, gerund object phrase. Next one. What naps? Enjoys reading. No, enjoys is your main verb. Alma, enjoy is your main verb, and reading books is your gerund phrase. Gerund object phrase. Reading books is your. Okay, you guys are giving me answer for the next one as well, and I'm still stuck with the previous one. Yes, that's correct. Saving money. We also discussed about saving money as well, right? So saving money is our gerund phrase in object's place. Next, now let us move on to indirect object. Usually we will have two objects in a sentence, and it also functions in the place of, it can also be used as object, indirect object in a statement. And again, to identify that, again, if you have a main verb, then if you have an ing verb right next to the main verb, do not hesitate, but immediately call that as a gerund. Next to main verb is your gerund. Next to be verb is your participle. All right? Unless the be verb is functioning like the main verb, like the way we had the examples here a little while ago. Unless the be verb is functioning like a main verb, it's not your participle. If you have be verbs, then the ing verb is your participle. If you have a main verb, then the ing verb is your gerund. So here, yep, that's correct. Reading is your gerund. Next one. I never thought swimming was a physical activity. I never thought swimming as a physical activity. That is correct. Swimming is our gerund, and this is our main verb. So next to main verb is our gerund. Next one, I make raising kids as my priority. Okay, guys, here we have a gerund and a gerund phrase. Can you identify the gerund phrase here? Gerund phrase. I make raising kids as my priority. I can see a gerund phrase there. I want to know if you can object phrase, I mean. That's correct. Very good. Raising kids is the phrase over here, which is gerund phrase. Next one. I gave cycling a shot. I gave cycling a shot. That's correct. Very good. Very good, all of you. I mean, like, you guys are immediately able to identify. I must be happy. Next one. Cycling is our gerund. Very good. So gave is our main verb. So next, let us move on to the objects of preposition. The objects of prepositions, how would you, what would you call, suppose anything that comes after a preposition is the object. Now, supposing if I say off book or in a corner, on the table. Now, these are nouns. These are your prepositions. So in this particular situation, this becomes the object of the preposition. This also becomes the object of the preposition. Similarly, table also becomes the object of the preposition. Similarly, you need to look for the words which are right after the preposition. So what I'm going to tell you over here is in question number one, I have a fair knowledge of reading. I want you to pick the preposition first. Yes, Rukshna, that is correct. Preposition, pick the preposition first, identify the preposition first, and then tell me the object of the preposition. Of reading, very good. Of reading, very good. Of is your preposition, and reading is your gerund over here. Obviously, anything that comes, what are prepositions? Prepositions are actually the words which you use in front of nouns, right? So when you use an ing verb in front, after the preposition, obviously it is supposed to be a noun. So here, ing verb in noun's place, obviously a gerund. So here in second, oh, you're giving me the answer for the next one, Hamza. And I was like, why is she saying about? I got it now. About is your preposition. Touring is your gerund. Very good. Riva, is that how your name is pronounced? Riva or Riva? I'm not quite sure. Which one is correct? Riva? Third one, guys. To word is the preposition and drinking is the gerund. Very good. Excellent. You know, one thing that I can assure you, Hamza, you are definitely going to become an expert in grammar. That I can assure you. His hate for gossiping. His hate for gossiping. That's correct. For gossiping is obvious. His hate for gossiping. Here, for is your preposition. Gossiping is your gerund. Are you guys giving me the answer for the next one? All right. We can improve our communicative skills by, yeah, that's correct, Rukshna, for gossiping. And here, by speaking is correct. By happens to be your preposition and speaking happens to be your gerund. All right. Moving on, gerund as a compound noun. Gerund as a compound noun. All right. Take a look at the examples. Number one, we need what? We need what? The answer is a reading lamp. You cannot just say reading. You cannot just say we need reading. You'll have to say reading lamp. But it's not a single word. It's actually a clubbed word. What's a compound noun? Compound nouns are when you have two different words put together and then referred to as one word, right? So here you have two different words. That is reading lamp. Hello, Ashwini. So here these are not your two different words, but then it is one word which is called as reading lamp. So we need a reading lamp. So what about here? The second one. I'm getting different answers. I am asking for a compound noun. Yes, of course, this is a gerund. Agreed. This is your object. This is your object. But I am asking for a compound noun. Nobody, oh, no, except for Naz. Naz has figured it out and all the others. You all got confused with cleaning. You left out the swimming pool. Yeah, Sumit, you all skipped the swimming pool. Here the compound noun is not just swimming pool. Noun, compound noun is what we are looking for. Cleaning is gerund, no denial. Agreed. Hi, Shritaja. Where were you? What happened? Why late? You missed out a lot of grammar today. And yes, guys, cleaning is your gerund, no denial. But we were looking for compound noun, and the compound noun is swimming pool. All right. And the next one, third one, compound noun. Technology. You said something, buddy. I kind of forgot. Sorry about that. Housekeeping. We need to call housekeeping. What is decision? Oh, Hamza is answering for the next one. You are like giving me the answers even before I am even asking you the question. That's correct. This is our compound noun, which is gerund. And here, fourth one is decision making. Very good. All right, no problem. But then I look forward to the conversation that we have, in fact. It's more like a competition. It's quite interesting, when you guys are, giving me the answers and when I am communicating. So I look forward to, you guys in the class. So decision making, yes, of course. Gerund and compound noun. I need to get my what? Ria, hello, Ria. Hello, 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 Ria. Driving license is our compound noun. Okay, fine, cool. So now that we have established compound nouns, let us go on to, let's quickly take a look at the difference between gerund and a participle. Okay, I think I'll take a different color over here. Yep. Gerund functions like a noun, whereas a participle functions like an adjective. No, yeah, I know, Hina, even you are late. Where were you busy, by the way? Yes, Dinesh, swimming pool you're asking about here. Yes, of course. Here, swimming pool is your subject and decision making is also your subject. All right? Hello, Mayank, where did you disappear? And we were talking about the difference between a gerund and a present participle, precisely present participle. So functions like a noun, gerund functions like a noun, whereas present participle functions like an adjective. Gerund answers the question what, whereas participle answers the question what kind. I did not get you, Dinesh. क्या object होगा मतलब? Which example are you talking about? Oh, Safan is also here. Good. Hello, Safan. And yeah, gerund functions like a subject and an object in a sentence, whereas a present participle comes in front of a noun. Gerund is used after the main verb, whereas here participle is used right next to the auxiliaries. Hello, Akshaya. Gerund comes with prepositions, just like the way a little while ago we said that prepositions always come in front of nouns, right? So if we have an ing verb, we use if we have a preposition, then it is our noun. हाँ, उस सेंटेंस में आप ये पूछ रहे हो कि needs is a verb. Needs is verb. Swimming pool needs cleaning. Cleaning हो गया हमारा object. This is our object. Even that is in ing form. यहाँ पे let me just erase everything to give you a clarity of what you are clarifying your doubt. Here, the swimming pool is our compound noun. All right. Guys, hold on for a moment. Is our compound noun. Dinesh, I hope you're listening. The swimming pool is our compound noun. So needs is our main verb. This is our verb. And cleaning is, of course, a verb. Yes, of course, it's a verb. But when we use an ing, that's what we call as gerund. When we use an ing verb in either subject or object place, then we call that as gerund. You missed out the almost 45 minute 1 hour's class. I took you through everything. Stay tuned. I will take you through again how to differentiate between a non-finite and a finite verb, then you will come to know. Okay, so subject, when an ing verb is used in subject or in object's place, then it is called as gerund. So that is why here cleaning is not used as a verb, but it is used as a noun. And because it is in, usually after noun, we usually use objects. To say after main verb, we usually use objects. But here we have used an ing verb in object's place. Therefore, this becomes our gerund. I hope you are there, Dinesh, or is that clear? If not, hang on. Once I'm done with this thing, I'll take you through finite and non-finite. That would ask you to Yesterday or day before yesterday, yeah. But I don't remember your name. I'm really sorry. I mean, from last Monday, I have terminal 2 examinations for 80 marks. Whoa. Okay, all right. Yeah, no problem, Shritaja. You can concentrate on your exams. I'm always here. So whenever you can join in, do join in. Hello, Rohan. Dinesh, are you there? Am I clear? Can I proceed to the next one? If not, I would appreciate if you stay back. I'll take you to another slide and clarify your doubt. And guys, we were discussing about the difference between gerund and a present participle. Noun, gerund is a noun. One second. Yeah, gerund is a noun. Present participle is an adjective. Answers the question what kind. Used as subject and an object. Used in front of a noun. Here, used next to main verb. Used next to be verbs that are auxiliaries. Comes in front after the preposition, comes after an object, can be replaced by infinitives, cannot be replaced by any other non-finite verb. I hope you guys are there because I'm not getting any response from you guys. Now let us know a little more about non-finite verbs. And there are three types of non-finite verbs. Okay, Sumit, if you are there, I would like you to take, I want you to, take a look at this one. No, not this one. Second, hang on. Yeah, here. Um, and Dinesh, if you are here, this is others. This is just for, these two people who were not there here yesterday. I would like only Sumit and only Dinesh to answer. If Dinesh is here, only these two to answer these questions. Well, I'm not saying that others cannot. Obviously, you can, and you know the answers already because it's the repetition of what I did yesterday. So, Sumit, this is especially for you. Yeah, there is a statement on the screen, Sumit, which says, "Oh my God, why am I not able to write anything? Something happened." Okay, I think I cannot use. Yeah, okay. Guys, can you see me now? I think I can do that. I don't know. Something's okay. I think I'll have to close this. Should I? Should I? No, wait, 1 second. Just give me 1 minute. No, yeah. Let me do it at the end of the session, Sumit. I'll do it at the end of the session if you don't mind, if you stay back. Okay. Okay. I'm not able to switch between the slides over here. I haven't figured it out yet. So anyway, let us proceed. Another 2-3 slides, I'll be done, and then I'll take you back to that slide. Another 10 minutes, that's it. I'll take you back to that slide and I'll take you through what are finite and non-finite verbs. And others, let us proceed. Infinitives, participles, and gerunds. These are our three types of non-finite verbs. All right, these are our non-finite verbs, which are also called as verbals, usually referred to as verbals. How? Give me the examples of infinitives, guys. Hamsa, Shritaja, Alma, and Akshaya. If you guys are there, give me the example of infinitive. Sumit, hold on. If you know, please go on. If not, I would like a reply from others. Shritaja, who else is here? I'm not sure. I'm not able to get even a single response here. I'm not sure why. Are you there, Hamsa? Preposition TO2? Yep. To jump, to eat, and to walk, or to run, or to speak, or to play, All these are referred to as infinitives. What are participles and what are they? How many types of participles do we have? I want you to mention all the 3 types of participles that we discussed yesterday. Number one, number 2, and number 3. What is the first one? Yep, to laugh, to go, to dance, to play. 2 plus action verb, root verb. Root verb. Present, past, and perfect. That's correct. We discussed about present participle. Example of present participle, please. And also the example of past participle. And also the example of perfect participle. Present participle. First, give me the example of present participle. The barking dog here. Yes, the barking dog. Here, barking is your present participle. What about past? Past participle? Yes, going can also be, depending upon, sentence, it can be. Past participle is gone. Good. Gone. Very good. Perfect participle. The dancing doll. Yes. Dancing doll. Perfect participle. Perfect participle. Perfect. Yeah, the dog. No, Hamza. The dog barked becomes your finite verb. I mean, it becomes your past tense. Oh, the slide is not clear enough? Is it not clear to you alone or to others as well? Hamza, Alma, Sumit, is is the screen not clear? Having wanted. I'm not sure if we use having wanted. Never heard of that usage though. But having arrived. Having arrived. Okay, okay, guys. Tanu, I think it's from your side. I mean, others are saying that it is clear, so probably it's. Why don't you refresh the screen? Yeah. So perfect participle, guys, is a combination of the ing verb that is having and the past participle that is any participle, having gone or having had or having learned or having run or having slept, having left. The combination of having with left is what we call as perfect participle. We have 3 participles: present, past, and perfect. Gerund is what we discussed right now, the ing verb in subject or in object's place. All right. Having said that, let us now proceed to an activity. I mean, not an activity, but then I would require your answer. Gerunds can be replaced by an infinitive. Now that you have, having lost is also another example of a perfect participle. Gerunds can be replaced by an infinitive. What are infinitives? First, recall the infinitives. Infinitives are nothing but verbs which start with to. To walk, to run, to play. Remember these words, to and root verb makes an infinitive. Now you are supposed to, there is an example, a high intensity workout is sprinting. What is it in this particular statement? Is it a gerund? Is it a, well, obviously I'm looking for an ing verb there. So obviously we have an ing verb that is sprinting. I want you to convert that into an infinitive, which Hamza has already done. But Hamza, you have actually changed the place of it. If you could do it in the same position, without changing, changing the position of the object or the complement. Others, can you help us here? What Hamza has given is correct. No denial is correct. Switch the places. A high intensity workout is. Where are the others? Others, are you guys here? Sumit, Alma, Tanu, Rukshna, Shritaja. Huh? You're giving the answer for the other one. Okay. Yeah, that's your gerund, of course. This is your gerund. Yes. Now, gerunds can be converted into infinitives, is what I was asking. So here, to sprint. This is our gerund. And yeah, that's correct. Shivansh. Yes, Shivansh. To sprint. Now, this has become our infinitive. So we can convert an ing verb that is a gerund into this. What about this one? My favorite pastime is fishing. Now, I want you to convert that into an infinitive. That obviously is our gerund. We established it long back. And yeah, yes, Sumit, that is to fish. Now, when you say this becomes our infinitive, again, it is functioning. To fish is also functioning like a noun over here. How about the third one? She loves dining outside. She loves to dine outside. Very good. She loves to dine outside. Dining becomes to dine outside. That's correct. How about the fourth one? He agrees saving money as an option. Very good. He agrees to save money as an option. Very good. That's correct. Saving is gerund. Naz, where did you go? And to save is infinitive. Now let me take you to another slide which says verbs which take only infinitives and not the gerunds, like this. Now these are a bunch of verbs like expect, want, promise, plan, agree, hope, attempt, pretend, hesitate, propose, learn, decide, need, and neglect. These are a bunch of verbs which take only infinitives and they do not use gerunds. This is something that you have to memorize. So here, supposing if you say, I want you to convert. Now, first of all, identify, what is that? Infinitive here. Identify an infinitive over here. You will have direct speech, indirect speech, direct and indirect speech, active and passive voice, tenses, and I think determiners, and you also have models. Yeah, all these will definitely be there. And you will also have conversion of sentences. Yeah. No, no. Hamza, Sumit is correct. And Hamza, you said once. This is a finite verb. I'm asking about the infinitive. To go is infinitive. Now I want you to try and switch it with a gerund. That is, convert to go into going. Is that possible? Is it possible? And if it is possible, does it sound correct? To go is your infinitive. But if you use it like this, she wants going to Mumbai. Does it grammatically sound correct? I want to hear an answer from you people. Yesh Bhandari. The answer is yes. It is not possible. This will be an incorrect usage. Now the next one here. She agrees to walk me home. Pick the infinitive first. Pick the infinitive first. She agrees to walk. That's correct. To walk. Sumit, you picked it up very quickly. To walk. Now convert it into walking. And if you do that, you get this. She agrees walking me home. Does that sound grammatically correct? Yeah. Does that sound grammatically correct? She agrees walking me home. Nope. Therefore, you cannot use a gerund next to agrees. Next is I pretend to listen to her. I pretend to listen to her. So what's your infinitive there? I will tell you. That's what I'm going to teach you in a little while. How to identify. Identify what? The finite verbs or the non-finite? I mean, are you asking that or whether these things? To identify, I mean, to make out whether to use infinitive or gerund, you'll have to remember these words. There's no other go. You'll have to remember these verbs: expect, want, promise, plan, agree, hope, attempt, pretend, hesitate, propose, learn, decide, need, neglect. Try and remember. That should help. Identifying finite and non-finite verb, I'll show that to you in a while. So yeah, here to listen is your infinitive. And if you change that into a gerund, we get this. I pretend listening to her. Is that grammatically correct? Is that grammatically correct? Yes or no? Is that grammatically correct? I pretend listening to her. I pretend listening to her. No. How is that correct? No, it's not correct. It's incorrect. Why would you say yes? It's not correct. I pretend. I don't know what you're saying yes to. Are you saying to this thing or to something else? It's not correct. That's what I'm saying. You do not use. You might have heard, if at all, if you've heard this, if you think or if it gives you a feeling that it is correct, then there is only one explanation. You have heard people using this statement so many number of times. That's the reason you find it correct. But grammatically speaking, it is incorrect. Obviously, we have learned English from other countries, right? So when we Indians actually started using English in our own language, we do a mistake of converting this into, translating this from our mother tongue to English. That's when these kind of errors happen. So you might have heard people using this phrase, I mean, this type of sentence, but it is grammatically incorrect. So you should, in fact, stop using this thing. You might have heard, but then if you have, it is incorrect. I pretend to listen to her is correct. I pretend listening to her is incorrect. Sorry, what did I say? This is correct and this is incorrect. One is obviously accent. One is accent and spellings. There is a huge difference in spellings. And UK is very particular about English grammar, whereas US is a little laid back. I mean, they are a little relaxed. They do not focus so much on grammar. They are like relaxed and they do accept the changes, but UK doesn't. UK is very strict about grammar and UK is very particular about using only, proper English. They do not accept the new things that come in. They do not accept the new changes or the evolved English. They do not accept it very soon. But then US is relaxed, it's laid back, it's like fine, whatever the changes. I think so. No idea about that. I don't know about that, but yeah, that's what I know. No problem, Hamza. No problem. You were here until now. I'm happy. I'm thankful for that. So you can carry on. Do join my class at tomorrow 4 o'clock and also at 7 tomorrow's class. All right. So yeah, guys, let us proceed to. We've got a few more slides and I'm done. Verbs which take only gerunds. Here we are going to discuss about the verbs which take only gerunds and no infinitive. No infinitive. Have a good night, Hamza. Bye bye. Enjoy, quit, avoid, dislike, recall, appreciate, suggest, delay, consider, finish, postpone, mind, practice, tolerate, risk, regret, detest, recommend, stop, avoid, and postpone. Too many verbs, I know, but These verbs take only gerunds and they do not take infinitive. All right, let us take examples. I practice swimming every day. This is agreed. I practice swimming every day. But if you try and switch that into an infinitive, if you make it as to swim, I practice to swim every day. Does that sound correct? Does that make sense? Sumit, Alma, Tanu, why am I not getting messages? I got by from only one, but nobody is responding. Nope. So Sumit alone is here now. Rukshna is there. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. That's why it is incorrect. I practice swimming is correct. I practice to swim is incorrect. All right. This, supposing if, error correction, you can focus this on error correction. If you might, these kind of questions might not the similar kind, but then something of this sort, they might ask you in an integrated passage and they will give you these kind of questions. They'll definitely not ask you infinitive or gerund, but they'll ask you to correct the error. So you can be careful about these things. Swimming, I practice swimming correct. I practice to swim incorrect. Next one. She quit drinking coffee. She quit drinking coffee. Accepted. Alma, oh, you've come back home? Drinking is our gerund, but supposing if you say, I quit to drink coffee, it becomes incorrect. You cannot say, I quit to drink. You can only say, I quit drinking coffee. All right? Say yes, no, something, so that I'll know that you're there. Next is, I seldom tolerate lying. I seldom tolerate lying. Now, lying over here is your gerund. If you switch that to lie, it will become incorrect. Okay? I seldom tolerate to lie is incorrect. So lying is correct. This is accepted. This is not accepted. Now the next one is there are certain verbs which use both infinitive and gerund, like start, begin, like, love, hate, try, continue, and prefer. Here you can either use a gerund or an infinitive, doesn't matter. See, I hate talking to strangers. I hate to talk to strangers. Both are accepted versions. Next example, I prefer jogging over swimming. I prefer to jog over swimming. Both are accepted versions. Next, I try meditating for 10 minutes every day, or I try to meditate for 10 minutes every day. So both are accepted. So keep this in your mind. Verbs are what you have to keep in your mind. Yeah. Verbs of perceptions take either gerund or bare infinitive. I hope you remember. No. Ruchna, remember bare infinitive? Do you remember bare infinitive? I'm not sure if you were there in that class. Bare infinitive. Yes. Yes, Nas. Bare infinitive. Anybody who knows what is a bare infinitive? I would like a response. If not, then I'll explain it. Okay, bare infinitive is words like to walk or to run or to sit, to go, to smile, or to think. Any verb, root verb, if you have to in front, it becomes your infinitive. Bare infinitive is when you use a verb without the preposition to. That is like this. Walk, run, sit, go, smile, think. These are bare infinitives. Oh yeah, Alma was there. To walk becomes your infinitive or a complete infinitive. Without to, it becomes your bare infinitive. So now we are going to learn verbs of perception. Perception as in that we perceive through our five senses. Smell, hearing, vision, and what else? Touch, and one more thing. What is that? Smell, touch. What is the other thing? What did I leave? Verbs of the five senses that we have. So, okay, I'm not able to recall. If you guys are able to recall, please do let me. Why don't you just type in all the five senses so that I can also recall? Like smell, obviously. This thing. Yeah, taste. Taste, I forgot. Observe, vision, notice, also vision, see, also vision, watch, feel. All these are verbs of perception that we perceive through our five senses. So if you have these kind of verbs, then obviously either a gerund or a bare infinitive, not complete infinitive, but a bare infinitive is what we use, like this. I saw the cat jumping off the window. I saw the cat. Here, jumping is your gerund. So you can also use a bare infinitive over here. So when you switch it like this, jump. I saw the cat jumping off the window. Saw is a finite verb. Rukshna, this becomes your finite verb. We are talking about the gerund and the bare infinitive over here. Excuse me. Jumping is your gerund. I saw the cat jump. Here you can clearly see that there is no to. There is no to. So instead, we have eliminated the preposition to and we have used jump. So this is our bare infinitive. So that means that we can either use a bare infinitive or a gerund in this position. Next, yeah. She noticed the man crying for help. Can you switch that into a bare infinitive? Whoever is here. Sumit, where did you go? Naz, try and answer this question. Alma, she noticed the man crying for help. Now, crying is our gerund, right? Try and switch that into a bare infinitive. So what's the bare infinitive of crying? Anuj. Anuj, very good evening. Noticed is a finite verb. Noticed is a finite verb. It's a finite verb. This is she. Bare infinitive. Bare infinitive. Bare infinitive is when you do not use to, just cry alone. And struck, what struck? I don't know what you're saying. She noticed the man crying for help. She noticed the man cry for help. All right. This is for Sumit. Huh? No, it's, oh, you're talking about this thing. Okay. All right. Okay. Sumit, you had mentioned it as too clear. It's not too clear. Sorry, cry, to cry. Oh God, I'm getting confused between your conversation and my examples. Anyway, she noticed the man cry for help. This is class is about to end. Anuj, class almost खत्म हो रही है. आपको obviously नहीं समझ में आएगा कि मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ. आपको पूरी वीडियो देखनी पड़ेगी starting से. रुको 2 मिनट, रुक जाओ 2 मिनट. I'll be starting it again a little. I'll be giving you a little more information, so you'll know. Here, this is our gerund. Try converting that into bare infinitive. What is a bare infinitive? You do not use to. With to, it is a complete infinitive. I hear him oppose it. Very good. Alma, Naz, come on, give me the answers. Oppose. Very good. I hear him oppose it. Sorry, oppose it. Very good. I. So here, the thing that you have to keep in your mind is with verbs of perception, only with verbs of perception. That means the ones which we perceive through our five senses. When we use these verbs, the verbs that we use next to them are either gerunds or bare infinitives. I know these are very difficult concepts, but trust me, once you understand them, It's going to be really easy. So this is done. Let me close this, and I would, Sumit, let me take you through, the others. That is, yeah, this one. Ready for this thing? This is also for Naz as well. And Rukshna, if you're not there yesterday, this is for you as well. And Anuj, you can also stay back. Anuj, my class is every day at 7 p.m. on YouTube, and on Educator app, it is at 4 p.m. every day. Okay? Yeah. Sumit, are you there? This is specially for you, Sumit, as you missed out yesterday's class, and for all those who missed out yesterday's class. I'm explaining how to differentiate between, or what is another 2-3 minutes. I'll just take you through this thing. That's it. There are others as well. Okay, guys. She wants to learn Spanish. Pick the verbs in this particular sentence. Pick the number of verbs. Number of verbs. How many number of verbs do you have here? And name them. Super quick. Be super quick. I'll just quickly take you through, and then we'll wind up. Do attend my classes, Anuj, if that is true. 2, which is wants and learn. That is correct. Now I want you to change this into, change the subject into I. And what do you get? When you change the subject from she to I, what do you get? Alma and Naz. Yeah, Naz. Yes, of course. We have want and we have learn. We have 2 verbs. Now, when we change the subject from she to I, we get I want to learn Spanish. Now, I want you to change the tense over here. Change the tense over here into past tense. Change this particular sentence into past tense. नो आई एम नहीं, मैं इंडिया से ही हूँ, कर्नाटका में हूँ, बैंगलोर में हूँ, तो I'm an Indian. Yeah, guys, come on. Past tense. What would be the past tense of this? I wanted to learn Spanish. I wanted. So now, Sumit, the question to you and Rukshna and Naz and to Anuj is, when you changed the subject from she to I and then to past tense, out of these 2 verbs that we have underlined, that is wants and learn, which one changed and which one did not? That's my question. आप भी बैंगलोर से हो अनुज? Good then. हम तो neighbors हो गए फिर. Yeah, Sumit, Rukshna, Naz, and Alma knows the answer, I know. Who else? Naz, Rukshna. Want changed, learn didn't change. Yep. Here, want. Yes, this is a main verb. No denial. This is a main verb, but my question was, wants, here it is wants, and when you change the subject, it became want, and when you changed the tense, it became wanted, right? But what happens to learn? Learn, to learn, again, to learn. This one has not changed. So when the verb changes its form with the change of subject or the tense, then we call that verb as finite verb. We call that as finite verb, and when it remains same, even though the subject changes or even though the tense changes, like to learn, then it is called as non-finite verb. All right. Is this clear? Finite verb is the one which changes its form. Non-finite remains intact all through. It doesn't change. Understood? Can we? I want to learn. Yeah. Let me take you through this thing. What is this? Participle. Let us establish. No, this is a gerund. Gerund we just learned. So change the subject into I. What do you get? Change the subject into I. What do you get? When you change the subject, What? Anuj, if you really mean that, I want you here every day in my class at 7 p.m. every day. And on Educator App 4 p.m. Yeah, it becomes I like painting. And when you change the tense, what do we get? When we change the tense, Tanu is back. Okay, when we change the tense, I liked painting. So which of the verb changes and which one remains the same? Really, Tanu? If you really mean that, then I want you here every day. Okay, Sumit, out of these two verbs, which one changed and which one remained unfazed? Which one has remained intact? Like changed, painting did not. So what do we call like as? We call like as finite. So what happens to painting? Painting becomes? Yeah, very good. That's correct. Non-finite. Very good. So the same thing is with the participle as well. Here, Sandra is walking in the hall. When you change it, it becomes I was walking in the hall. When you change here it was supposed to be is. Sorry, am. I am walking in the hall, and when you change the tense, it becomes I was walking. So the verb which changes is, am, and was, and the one which remains intact is walking. So here is your finite, walking is your non-finite, and this is our participle. So these are our finite and non-finite verbs, and this is what we discussed from past 3 days. I'm going to have a particular quiz based on this where you will be asked to identify the difference, identify what is that, participle and a gerund. Probably next week, someday, I'll try to have a quiz on that. So that's all for today. So we are done. Remember my code. My code is TA01. Do share it with your friends and whoever is interested in buying the Unacademy subscription. If you use this code, it shows your support towards me. So that is all for today. Thank you. Are you guys there? Sumit, Rikshna, Alma? Sure, yeah. SPTA01 is my special class code. SPTA01 is my special class that is on Educator app, and TA01 is my YouTube code. You can use any one of these codes, either TA01 or SPTA01. Any one of these codes, do share it with your friends, especially the ones on Unacademy. That is Tanu, Sumit, and also Anuj. Try attending the classes every day at 7 p.m. tomorrow. I totally forgot to tell you about tomorrow's class. We're going to have an interesting class tomorrow on pronunciation. I should have said this earlier. Pronunciations. Most of you wanted to learn pronunciations, right? I will be taking class tomorrow on pronunciations. So do not miss tomorrow's session at 7 o'clock on YouTube. And on at 4 o'clock on Educator app, it is active and passive. So yes. Oh yeah, you are going to laugh a lot tomorrow, that I can assure you, because of the way I'm going to teach you and the way I'm going to ask you and force you to pronounce and all of that. I'm pretty sure you all are going to be laughing hilariously, which I will miss watching. So do not miss tomorrow's session, especially because it will be a little funny, that I can promise you. But do attend 7 o'clock, all right? Can we wind up? Good night. Good night, all of you. Good night, all of you. Have a good night and do attend my session tomorrow. Rikshana, Hina, Tanu, Sumit, Naz. Who else is here? At least give me a bye. I can see 12 participants. Anuj, Alma, Rikshana. The same people are responding. Where are the other two? I need all the 12 guys now. Yep. Thank you, Anuj. Thank you. And do attend my sessions, all right? Naz, I want you here tomorrow as well, all right? Say yes and then leave. Naz, I need a yes. Am I getting a yes? Okay. All right, guys. Bye-bye. I know Hina and other people, you definitely will be there. You have no other options, so you will be here. But others. Guys, bye-bye. Have a good night.